Welcome to Cop or Not, the series where we review the newest VR games and tell you our honest opinions on them.
In this episode, we're looking at Gorn 2.
Gorn 2 returns with a glorious splash of absurdity, gore, and chaotic energy, dialing up everything fans loved about the original VR gladiator brawler. Developed by Cortopia Studios in collaboration with Free Lives and published by Devolver Digital, the sequel doesn't reinvent the wheel, it straps spikes to it and sets it on fire. This time, the game hurls you into a surreal afterlife where the souls of fallen gladiators still roam. You step back into the sandals of a battle-hardened warrior, tasked with defeating the 5 sons of the god of the afterlife. Each son commands a unique celestial realm, and these environments are far more imaginative and dynamic than the Colosseum settings of the first game. The introduction of boss battles brings structure to the chaos, helping guide you through the roughly 4-hour campaign, a short but action-packed romp full of blood-soaked laughs. At its core, Gorn 2 is still all about melee mayhem. The combat feels just as gloriously unhinged, but benefits from a refined physics system that makes every swing, stab, and slap feel more impactful and responsive. The arsenal is widely expanded. You'll still find swords and maces, but now you've also got access to katanas, dual-wielding setups, and wonderfully ridiculous weapons like a giant slab of meat. Range combat joins the fray, with throwable knives and bows giving you more variety in how you dispatch your foes. One of the game's standout improvements lies in its environments. They are full of hazards and surprises that make each fight feel like a violent comedy sketch. Think collapsing platforms, erupting lava pits, or a rogue chicken barging in mid-battle. It's chaotic, unpredictable, and absolutely hilarious. Visually, the game keeps its signature cartoonishly exaggerated style, but gives it a shiny new coat of polish. Improved textures, smoother animations, and better motion tracking, especially noticeable on the MetaQuest 3, make the whole experience feel more responsive and immersive. The ultra-stylized violence remains intact, with heads popping and limbs flying in all directions. But there's now a thoughtful addition for those who prefer a less graphic experience. A low violence mode that swaps out blood and gore for confetti and party effects. Personally though, the over-the-top carnage fits the game's tone perfectly. It's part of what makes Gorn feel like Gorn. There's also more to keep you coming back. Endless mode offers an increasingly tough series of waves to fight through, while custom mode lets you tweak arenas to your liking. These extra features add depth and replayability, and give players room to experiment and create their own flavour of chaos.
If you're enjoying this review and want us to make more of this series, click that like and subscribe button.
And comment what game you want us to review next.
If there's any weak point, it's the enemy AI. While hardcore mode steps things up with faster, more aggressive opponents, the standard difficulty sometimes feels like you're fighting drunk puppets. That may not appeal to those craving strategic depth, but honestly, it fits the game's intentionally ridiculous spirit, and there's every chance the devs will fine-tune this. In the end, Gorn 2 doesn't pretend to be a brand new beast. It simply takes the unfiltered fun of the original and supercharges it. Whether it surpasses the first game will depend on how you feel about it, but there's no denying it captures the same wild slapstick spirit with style. If you're in the mood for gleeful carnage, physics-driven lunacy, and a game that doesn't take itself too seriously, Gorn 2 is an absolute blast. Whether you're a returning warrior or a newcomer to the arena, this is shaping up to be one of VR's most entertainingly unhinged experiences of the year, making it a Dyad certified cop.